Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a brand new video. In this video, I will talk to you about SIM cards, why you need them, and what are the requirements to get one, especially here in Indonesia, because there are some additional steps that you need to do before you can use a local SIM card here. So, without further ado, let's get started and roll the intro, yeah? Okay, you guys, I have my notes with me. So, you're planning to go to Indonesia, and instead of using your own card or your own provider from your home country, it's best and cheaper to use a local SIM card. Why? Because you don't have to pay roaming costs, right? Because roaming costs are basically the reason why it's so expensive to begin with. But it's a but here. In other countries that I've visited, it's just a matter of go to a phone shop or go to a market or supermarket, buy yourself a SIM card, put it in your smartphone, and you're done. You can use the local SIM card. You can use the local rates. It's much cheaper, and sometimes you have a lot of gigabytes that you can use. So, but here in Indonesia, things are not that simple because first of all, you need to register your IMEI number before you can use any local SIM cards. It's not that difficult, but it's nevertheless it's another hassle. Yeah, it's something that you have to do. But once you already registered your IMEI number and you are going back to Indonesia, then it's done, yeah? Then you don't have to register anymore. So, how do you get a SIM card? Well, it's quite easy. You can go to any malls or supermarket or local market. You can buy yourself a SIM card. There are different providers here in Indonesia. There are 7 of them, but basically there are 5 of them are the best. The first provider is Telkomsel. The second provider is called XL. The third provider is called SmartFriend. The fourth provider is called 3. And the last one is Indosat. Those are the biggest, basically the biggest providers here in Indonesia. The best one, where you get the best coverage, is from Telkomsel. They are also the most expensive. Well, it's relative, yeah, expensive. If you consider the price and the cost of your own phone plan, telecom plan in your own country, it's much cheaper, of course. But for Indonesians, yeah, they are somewhat expensive. So, what you got to do once you have your SIM card? First of all, before you can enable your SIM card, you need to register your IMEI number. So there are 3 ways that you can register your IMEI number. First off is simplest is at the airport. Before you head out, before you go through the exit, there's a customs section where you can register your IMEI number, but it's only valid for people who are staying for more than 90 days. If staying less than 90 days, I will explain to you how you can register your IMEI number. So that's the first way. Second way is once you have your kitas or kitab, then you can go to a local shop, phone shop, whatever, and you can buy yourself a SIM card and you can register using your kitas or kitab or your passport. And the third option is doing it yourself. You can go online. You can go into the customs website, and there you can register your IMEI number. Beware though, this is something that that they don't tell you, is depending on the model of your smartphone and the cost in present day, not when you bought it. If it's less than $500 total value of phone, if it's less than $500, that is free. If it's more than $500, so basically if you have the latest and greatest smartphone, then you need to pay taxes. Simple as that. So depending on your situation, if you have an old phone, it's registered. If you have a new phone, just have to bite the bullet, yeah, just pay the taxes. Or there's also another option, is probably gonna cost less than paying taxes. That is buying yourself a new phone here in Indonesia, because smartphones are quite cheap here, and most smartphones, especially Android phones, are not that expensive here. And of course, you can use the hotspot feature of Android. So just buy yourself a new phone that you can use in Indonesia, and you also buy a SIM card, and you can basically do whatever you do. But you have two smartphones. One is your hotspot, and the other one is your normal phone. So okay. So what do you have to do once you get your SIM card? What you got to do? If you're in Bali, then it's quite easy. You just go to the nearest Telkomsel store, and you say you're a foreigner, I'm a tourist, and you can buy a tourist prepaid card. It will cost you like 150,000 rupiahs. You get 25 gigabytes of data, and you got, let me see, you have 25 minutes of phone time, voice, and you can get it at the GraPari store, Telkomsel booth, whatever. I will provide a link where you can get your SIM card by typing in the address where you're staying, and you can check with the nearest store. That's if you're in Bali, yeah. If you're outside of Bali and you're staying less than 30 days, then you can basically go to the also to the nearest Telkomsel booth. You can buy yourself a SIM card. You need to register, use your passport to register your IMEI number. It's only valid for 30 days, yeah. If you are staying more than 30 days, then you need to extend. You need to go to the same store where you went. They can extend it for you. You can do that for a total of three months. After that, then you really need to register your IMEI to the customs website or their office. You need to register your IMEI number. So how do you register your IMEI number at the customs office or through customs? It's quite easy. Like I said before, go through their website, or the easiest way or the fastest way is when you're arriving in Indonesia at the airport. You have registered your IMEI number, and you're planning to go to the mall and get yourself a SIM card. What are the requirements? Well, there are some requirements though. If you have kitas or a kitab, then you can register to your store which you want. Go to the Telkomsel store. You can register there with your kitas and your passport, and you can register with a maximum of 2 smartphones. So one passport, you can register 2 smartphones. So if you're alone, then you have to register one phone. If you're with a partner, you can just use one passport for both of you guys. So girls. Normally, it will take 2 days, 2 working days to complete the process. Normally, me at least, it was, it took me like about 1 day. So I had to wait a day, or I can use my SIM card on my smartphone. So if you're planning to stay for more than 90 days, then you will be needing a kitas or a kitab, because you need to have an SKTT to basically to register the IMEI, and you can use your SIM card, because without a NIC number you cannot register. It's only for people staying more than 90 days, because probably then if you have a kitas or kitab, then you have a local bank account which you can pay your bill. Everything goes monthly here. If you buy a package, it's basically for 30 days, depending which one you take. Just use it. Right? I normally use only data. I never used voice, because most of Indonesians have WhatsApp installed on their phone, and most of them just use WhatsApp to phone, so, and video call. So there's normally no reason for having voice. Well, that's probably it. It's all the information that I can give you. Find this video useful and you learned something, consider subscribing to my channel. It would really help my channel grow. If you like this video, thumbs up, all that jazz, right? So, see you guys in the next one. Right? Okay, you guys. Bye bye now.